NHL draft lottery. Look at me go. Oh, lottery reaction. Sorry, I'm double multitasking here. Kind of decided I was gonna do this like last minute. So, boom, copy, paste, boom, bang, boom. Should have audio, I think. Right? I think it'll. This is a draft from a game. Might be. It's crazy how he just like dropped off. Like he was like the second in command. This is all kind of messed up. He was like the second guy for like all of last year, and then he just like dropped off this year. So we could get like a, as a guy though that just had, we're not going to get into that. Things that happened with Big Val. I don't know if I'd. It's hard to trust people from that area of the world, if you know what I mean. If you guys aren't checking out, I'm doing both here. If you're watching me on YouTube, I'm also on Instagram. I'm also on YouTube. So we're doing both here. Look at me multitasking. I'm telling you right now, though, Instagram definitely has the better like coloring. I don't know what is going on with this coloring on this webcam right now, but anyways. Imagine Bedard could get like 6'2", like 207 or something like that. Just like gain like 30 pounds and grow 4 inches. Adam, you still thinking, who'd you say? You said Philly on my poll, didn't you? Bedard with Stutzel. They're talking about Ottawa right now just because of the trade. That'd be a good one. You know the NHL will have this rig, so he goes. What? I was saying that earlier to somebody too. That I think they want him to go to the Blackhawks. I think of everybody, but I think that would be their favorite. But oh, here's why am I blanking on this guy's name right now? Big old bald guy looking like Ari from Spit and Chicklets. Number 16, Calgary. So Calgary stays put. So they stay put. Nashville has a 15th in the standings. Fitzrig, he isn't going to the Hawks after all the beach. They're going to reward that. So Nashville stays where they are. Eat it, Flames. Adam, you don't feel bad for the Flames for not making the playoffs? You don't feel bad for all that? Pittsburgh. No help for Pittsburgh. No help for Sid. You imagine though, if like Bedard just went and sat with Sid. I haven't done a live in forever. 7 months. Jeez. Buffalo stays. Oh, I love it. Buffalo GM sitting there with the old like goat head logo. That's the best one. Get rid of this like Buffalo with the two swords. Get rid of that. Need the goat head one. No, nothing for Ottawa. Ireland, what are you doing right now? Cat's being ridiculous. So Arizona gets Ottawa's pick in the Chikrin trade. I'd take Jacob Chikrin for 12th overall. Hello, how you doing? Anyone hasn't seen? This is Ireland. Who do you think's gonna get the pick? 10th. Sucks. So nothing's changed yet. Detroit should be next up if all things go right. Oh, they'd love to give it to Detroit. Stevie Y. They'd love to give it to Stevie Y. I know. Detroit's staying at 9. Say hi to everybody. Hi. I have one that will actually like hang out, and then I have another one that he is not a cuddly guy. This guy I could do whatever I want to. Turn him upside down. He just hang out. He doesn't care. He's dumb. Washington stays at 8. So everything's staying right. Adam, here we go. Does Philly get it? Does Philly move up here? Sorry, Adam. Danny Briere. I forgot that Danny Briere's there. Don't eat the box. What's up, Oak City Sports? Coyotes. Stop eating that. Go away. So Arizona stays pat. Oh, now it gets Montreal 5th. Montreal stays. They benched every single person in that entire franchise after Christmas. Oh yeah, you got an ingrown toenail. You got a little razor burn from your shave. Yeah, we'll put you on the IR. Mike Greer. So San Jose stays put. There goes my guess. My guess was San Jose. I just wanted to see him with William Eklund. If anyone knows how much I like William Eklund. Wait, did I miss a 3rd overall pick? Wait, did I just miss that? Okay, so Columbus, they didn't show it. They screwed up the programming. They just screwed up. They said Columbus went back to 3rd, but they didn't show him revealing the 3rd overall pick. They went San Jose and then they went to commercial break. Anyway, so Columbus is going to be 3rd overall if anybody's watching here. So sorry, Card Collector 2 on Instagram. Of course, you're watching. Not really. But he was really hoping for Bedard. But Chicago or Anaheim? I'd like to see, I don't know. Anaheim, I guess. Right? I think you want if you're the NHL, I think you want him in the East though. Right? I don't think you want him in a McDavid role, which we all know McDavid's great, but if you're on the East Coast of Canada or the US, you don't want like nobody watches Oilers games. Sorry, Adam. Because I just don't think you want it. Now, who he gets drafted by doesn't matter. But I just think that if you want to have if you want it to actually like him to be like super popular, like a Sidney Crosby, you need those like 8 o'clock games on Eastern time. 7 p.m. Eastern, eight for us in the Maritimes of Canada. But like that 7 p.m. Eastern game, I think that's what you need to like have Bedard really show out. I guess Chicago Central. Anyways, whatever it is, just not starting at 10:30 Eastern or 10 o'clock Eastern, whatever the Oilers and all of them are playing at. You don't want that. Off ball, what's up, buddy? Another guy. If you guys are looking for content, especially lacrosse content, lacrosse, string up a stick right now from one of the kids I coach. There we go. He does great work. Also, the draft for the PLLs tomorrow, and he's going to have live draft coverage on YouTube. So go check out his channel and stuff. Does great work. It's true. East Coast media doesn't stay up for the well. No, that's why they think Matthews is still better than Draisaitl. People do think Matthews is better than everybody. So, McKinnon didn't get a lot of love for a long time. Makar just hits a highlight reel. That's why they love seeing Makar. Freaking Kelly Rudy. I want Chicago. I love what they're doing there. Doing what? What is Chicago doing right now? Oh no. I didn't test anything. I'm live on YouTube and Instagram. Did not test a thing. I literally just came on live and was like, screw it, we'll see what happens. So they messed it up. Who feels bad for Yarmo? Nobody. Watch parties. Woo. I have no idea who's going to PLL for real quick. I have no idea who any of the prospects are this year. I think there's Adler, right? Adler, I think, is the defenseman. I have no idea who any of the people are, though. First overall pick.
NHL draft belongs to the Chicago Blackhawks. Number 2, the Anaheim Ducks.
Bedlam in Chicago. Chicagoland fans high-fiving on their feet, going nuts as they should be.
It was the NHL draft lottery. So the way that the NHL does it is instead of doing, and there it is, Chicago. If anyone didn't see it, Chicago get the first overall pick, so they're going to get Bedard. If you don't know Off Ball Lax or anybody else watching, and you're wondering what's going on, essentially, unlike the NFL and everything else, there's a draft lottery for the NHL. It's supposed to like stop tanking essentially. So the worst team in the league only had like an 18% chance at like the first overall pick, and then down from there. So that's what it was. And today there's like a generational talent, the likes of like, if you know, like Connor McDavid or Sidney Crosby, essentially the same thing as that, for that same talent level of player. So Connor Bedard, in lacrosse terms, he's like another Jeff Teat. There you go. So he's essentially Jeff Teat coming out of college, and they think he's going to be really, really good. So who else we got here? Wow. Garbage. NHL rigged it. Well, at least he's going to play earlier for us Maritimers. That is true. Imagine having your organization overshadowed by bullying and sexual. Yeah. Rewarded with Connor Bedard. Yeah, that's I don't know what you do there. They look terrible. Anytime, buddy. He'll be the captain of the Hawks. Who else do they have? Seth Jones? Who's on the roster right now? Chicago Blackhawks roster. I'm really trying to think. I don't think I could name 5 players on the Chicago Blackhawks right now. Like I know a lot of people. Peter Mrazek's there. Totally forgot about that. What is this going on right now? We got Chicago Blackhawks roster. Here we go. Andreas Anthony, not good. Colin Blackwell, not good. Jason Dickinson, Reese Johnson, no. Tyler Johnson, not good. He's 32 now. Philip Kurashev, Jonathan Taves is gonna go to Winnipeg. Andreas Bjork, Boris Kachuk, Yari Kahara, the guy used to play for Edmonton. Austin Wagner, Mackenzie Entwistle, if anyone watches my videos, the bane of my existence, Mackenzie Entwistle, Jacob Poor, Taylor Radish. That is their offensive group. Those are bottom 6 guys at best on every roster. Every one of those guys. None of those guys are making a top 6 roster anywhere. Hunter Drew on defense. He used to play for Vegas, right? Or was drafted by Vegas. Englund, Caleb Jones, Seth Jones. We found an NHL player finally. Caleb Jones is okay, I guess. Ian Mitchell, Connor Murphy, who's 30 somehow. When did that happen? Jared Tenorti, Zaitsev, Peter Mrazek. That is a terrible roster. I have no idea. That is a terrible, terrible roster. Wow, that is bad. I never realized how bad that roster is. That is terrible. Shows how much I watched the Blackhawks the last few years. That is terrible. Anyways, Chicago got it. So Chicago is about to start their whole thing all over again. They're getting Bedard. So he goes first. Fantilli goes second. And who else is the other ones? The Mikov will go somewhere else. Yeah, that's a hard group to lead though. I don't know how you lead them. It might be a thing. They'll have to obviously bring in some veterans around them and stuff. I kind of envision this one kind of like back when Sid got drafted. You're hoping that him being there, Sidney Crosby, essentially had all these vets around him, and they still were not good their first year. And then second year, it kind of turned around because you started getting other guys. But they also got Malkin a couple years later. They had drafted Fleury. Tanger came not long after, but that is a terrible roster. Wow, I did not realize how bad it is. Seth Jones, and then who's your second best player? Tyler Johnson? Maybe? I don't know. Anyways. Well, I think that's it. Like I said, I decided I'd come on for one of these. Maybe I'll come on and do lives more often. We'll talk some NHL stuff. We'll watch some games or something. See what we do here. So, yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed this, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you all for tuning in if you guys did. Bye, guys. How do I end this? I don't know how to end this now. I don't know how to end this. Yes, end video. Bye, guys.